Here we go again, the Hollywood bubble. The Hollywood bubble is a real thing. It is an actual, real, tangible thing because these people continue to show us that they're not part of the same reality as you and I. They live in this strange bubble where it's just kind of a tagline. It's kind of a joke to talk about slavery and compare 2019 to slavery. Do they understand how bad slavery was, how horrible it was? And to take that comparison to what we're dealing with now, it's just it's not even a leap in light. It's so far removed from reality. And I don't understand it. I like Chris Pine. I've always liked a lot of the movies he was in. I enjoyed him in Star Trek, Unstoppable, Wonder Woman. I mean, he's been in many movies. He had this one movie with him and Tom Hardy. I can't remember the name of it. But I've always liked Chris Pine. He's a likable guy. He's a likable actor. But my God, how do you come to this conclusion? Wonder Woman 1984 actor Chris Pine questions if Make America Great Again means Jim Crow and slavery. What? Jesus. Wonder Woman 1984 actor Chris Pine recently appeared on Variety's Actors on Actors, where he sat down opposite of Netflix House of Cards actress Robin Wright. In the clip released by Variety, Pine questions whether President Donald Trump's slogan, Make America Great Again, refers to Jim Crow or slavery. Oh, God. I'm not going to read all the details, but let's see. Wright responds, in the business, she added, but I think it's how it's always worked, maybe in every country. It is this theory of let's do a little bit of the bad and get a little bit of the good done. And that's when Pine would delve into the idea of Make America Great Again. In the clip, Pine begins, this is, I'm sure, maybe too political for this, but of course, like he knows what he's doing. But I always think this idea of Make America Great Again. Wright interjects, didn't he steal that from Reagan anyway? Pine continues, but I also, too, what period of history are we talking about? Jim Crow, slavery, plantation masters? I'm not quite sure. This is not to hate on the country which I live in, which I love, obviously, dearly. But we've had problems forever and ever and ever. It's whether we look, I don't know if we are in the shade or the light. Wright concluded, you should have finished the sentence. Make America Great Again since ... What?
I'm sure maybe too political for this, but I always think this idea of like Make America Great Again.
Didn't you steal that from Reagan anyway?
But I also, too, it's like, for what period of history are we talking about?
Again.
Jim Crow, no. Slavery, you know.
See, it's a joke to them. It's just funny. Slavery is funny. It's all funny to them. These are the nut jobs that a lot of these far left lunatics listen to. She's laughing. They're making a joke of slavery.
What period of history are we talking about?
Again.
Jim Crow,
no.
Slavery, you know, plantation masters. I'm not quite sure what, you know, and this is not to hate on the country in which I live, which I love obviously dearly, but we've had problems forever and ever and ever, and it's just a matter of wrestling with these, you know, it's whether we look, I don't know, if we're in the, you know, in the shade or in the light or the...
You should have finished the sentence.
Yeah.
Let's make America great again since...
Yeah.
What is wrong with these people, man? Seriously, what is wrong with these people? Anyway, thank you for Bounding Into Comics for sharing this story. Again, one of my favorite websites. Big fan of them. Always go to support Bounding Into Comics. If you are on Twitter, go at Bounding Comics and support them. It's a great website. Great follow on Twitter. So make sure you do that. Other than that, man, I don't know, man. These people are absolutely nuts. And I mean, again, I don't really care that they have their opinions as crazy as they are. The problem is that so many people actually listen to them. And I'm just like, you think slavery's funny? You think comparing what the President of the United States is doing right now is comparable to slavery? Like, if you believe that, you have some serious issues, like some serious problems. And if you think that's funny, You have even more issues. It's just crazy. Anyway, thank you guys very much for checking out this video. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.